I think our defense has played outstanding. I think the best, our defense has played is the way we've been playing in the postseason. And I think it's due to outstanding senior leadership. We've got a couple seniors up here, but our entire senior group on defense and that entire crew, the way that they've prepared each week has been outstanding. And you see that on Saturdays, the way they play. That group plays so well together as a team. And I think that's what really makes our defense go this year is they've played outstanding team defense week in and week out. And it's been really fun to watch. Yeah, Parker's done an outstanding job. He's really grown, continued to grow as a football player. He's really a playmaker on that side of the ball for us. And whether it's in the run game and the pass game, Parker's going to find his way around the football and ends up being a playmaker for us.
Yeah, I would just say, Parker obviously has all the physical tools to make the plays you want him to make, but mentally, I think what gives him his edge is his desire to be great, his ability to focus on details, and take coaching and apply it.
So Jalen or Noah, how does this run to the national title compare to 2 years ago for you guys?
I'd say there's definitely similarities. I think one of the things that me and the rest of the team are enjoying is that we're a lot healthier coming in this time. Last time we were really banged up, and in the championship game we had some injuries. So it's really nice to just feel like fresh and ready to go. And I'm really confident with our group, and I'm really excited to take the chance and hopefully bring it home for us.
Yeah, I think last time it was a pretty unique situation for me with COVID. I was playing baseball at the same time, and so I was pretty limited in just punting that championship series. So this time around, being able to play safety and punting at the same time, it's special, but it's also still good experience to have gone through that championship run and been on the sidelines and support those guys. So I think they're kind of unique, both unique in my opinion, but I'm excited for this one for sure.
So how have you grown then, Jaden, in the safety role the past couple years here?
Yeah, I think I've taken big steps. I think Coach Kirch and Noah have taught me a lot at the safety position. I had Devin Mao taught me a bunch. He was a senior leader on that run as well. And I think just applying the things that they've taught me and just putting that into work, I think it's taken me a long ways. And just putting your head down and kind of grinding through that process, because there was a little gap where I wasn't on the field, wasn't playing, got bumped down to linebacker, played some baseball. And so just putting my feet back under me, finding my groove again.
What's it been like for you guys being longtime teammates now here at this level and another chance to go win a national title?
It's super special. Being able to play with Jaden is just awesome. We've been competing since we were 4 or 5 years old in sports, so it's really cool that we get to keep competing every day out there in practice, making each other better. And then I just know that if I'm doing something great, Jaden's my biggest cheerleader, and then when he does something great, I'm his, and it's just really fun to have that.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a special love and bond between us. We were kind of deprived of our senior year run. Noah had an incident that didn't let us go on that senior season journey together. So this has been special to be with him throughout this career. He's taught me so much. I think there's definitely we push each other, we love each other, we know that we're both there for each other and we want what's best for each other. So it's a unique bond, and I wouldn't take it back for the world.
Could you elaborate on that? What happened your senior year?
Yeah, me and my buddies decided to make a firework bomb. It blew up a pipe. The shrapnel tore into my legs. I got airlifted to a hospital. I spent 5 nights in the hospital. I broke my tibia. I broke my tibia and tore my patella in my knee. It was a long process, yeah. And so kind of having that senior season taken from me and just all my Westline teammates, it's been just getting that COVID year, it's just felt like a gift back to me that I get to have this extra run with these guys, and it's just been so unbelievably special to kind of have this rebound and to make another run at a national title. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Talk about recovery from that and just the fact that you're here right now, being able to play at a high level. How is that kind of something you're just in awe of, being able to be here right now?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's totally a blessing. I think when I first got the news and I woke up out of surgery, like I didn't know if I'd ever be able to walk again, to be honest. And it was a long, hard journey, and it's definitely made me who I am today. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without my teammates, coaches, and mentors along the way and guiding me. And there's just an extra element of how special it is to take the field. It's a blessing every single time I get to step out on the field, and I really cherish those opportunities.
Coach McCarty, you had said earlier that having Noah and Jaden in the back end, that safety is really makes the defense go, and having on that back end. I don't know if you elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah, I think what everybody gets to see the work that's done on the field and see how guys play on the field, but I think with all of these guys, it's the work that they do off the field and the way that they prepare and the time they spend in Coach Kirch's office, and they're really extensions of our coaching staff. And then what we're able to do defensively, it's because of the work that our guys put in and how they prepare. And those guys are gritty racers back there, and so it allows our guys in front of them to play fast and aggressive, because those two guys behind them will make us right. And they've done an outstanding job of that this year. And just the flexibility that they give us defensively and being able to do different things is definitely a big strength of ours.
You have talked to Coach Kurtz about the Keiser. Talk a little bit about their running game.
Yep.
I think we mentioned before they have 2,000-yard rushers. I don't know if Burgess is he supposed to play? Have you heard? Or like,
I think he is. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They got two running backs that they'll play. Coach McCarty talked a little bit about that, but they're averaging 200 yards rushing a game. They're really big and physical up front with their offensive line, and then those two running backs they play are tough kids, and they're hard to tackle. They know how to finish runs, and they're well coached.
And they, particularly in the playoffs, they've had propensity for coming up with some big plays in the ringside game and in the last year or two, I guess. So how do you help prevent against preparing for prevent that?
Yeah, so number one, we got to stop the run. That's our goal every week. Our guys have done a great job getting that done on a consistent basis up to this point, so we got to keep doing those things again next Saturday. But for Keiser, everybody they split out outside the tackle box has the ability to create explosive plays. So our job in the secondary is to keep the ball in front of us. We need to affect their quarterback with our pass rush and with our disguises in the secondary. But I believe in our guys and who we are back there, and we're all looking forward to that challenge.
So Parker, what has this ride been like for you, considering this is now your first time going for a national title here?
I would say it's pretty special, especially because we have a lot of guys that are returning on this team. We have a lot of older guys that, this is their last run, and I've heard our coaches talk about maximizing their potential, so I think it's awesome that we've been able to maximize their potential and hopefully win this next game for them.
So what's it like playing defense with a whole bunch of guys, senior guys?
I would say that I'm really blessed to have a bunch of leaders on the team. Noah, Jaden, Tanner Olson, I can just keep listing off seniors, TJ Jones, it's endless, honestly. I can always look to others if I'm confused on something, and I feel like they can look to me if they need an answer. So I think there's just a good culture of teamwork on the defense that just makes us so special.
what does the honor of winning Defensive Player of the Year mean to you?
I would say, again, I'm very blessed to receive that award, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the people around me that have helped create my success. I couldn't do it out there alone, and the D-line, the defensive backs, all on the team, the coaches, everybody has supported me throughout this season. I think all the credit should go to them.
So,
At the college level, playing with guys that you would have played with in high school or played against in high school. Tell me what that aspect is like, and does that add kind of an extra level of camaraderie?
Definitely. Coming into Northwestern, meeting people wasn't really an issue just because I've played against a lot of other teams like West Lyon. I'd already talked to guys like Jalen, Logan, a bunch of guys, and I would say that only enhances our team just because we were already friends.
so Coach, I know you recruit all over the place, but what's it about Jay Roseboom's program at West Lyon that is it almost expected that kids from West Lyon need to come to your program now?
I hope so. No, we believe that we can win a national championship with the best players from the area, and that's always been a focus of ours. And there's really good football there. There's really good kids, good families, and they've been coached really well. And so when we get them, we're fortunate enough to get some really hard-nosed kids that love to work hard, and they fit our program really well. That's always a focus of ours. And we've got some really good players from outside the area as well. But we believe we can win a championship if we get the best players. And our goal is always to keep them at Northwestern and not let them play anywhere else.
So this can be for anybody. Win or lose, what are you guys going to remember most about this season, and why?
For me, it's definitely the players, the group of seniors that we have this year is one of them sitting up here right now. You've heard from a couple others. Just a really special group. Guys that aren't just extremely talented physically, but they also understand what it takes to be great, and they want to prepare that way and do the little things every day. And again, they're just at the same time really fun to be around. Great teammates, great leaders. So that's what makes it special for me.
I'll add that what makes this group special is it's always about us, and there's no egos. They love to work hard. They care about each other, but it's always about us being our best, and there's no one's selfish, and it's not about them or what they need or their catches or their yards. It's really about us playing our best, and how can we do that the next time we step on the field, and that's why this group's been really special.
Yeah, just say how close I am with all my teammates and all the memories I made over the years. It's just coming down to the end here, last season, 5th year. It just keeps getting better and better the closer we get to our teammates, and I wouldn't trade it for the world for how close those guys are to me, and yeah.
I would just say the amount of fun that we have. I feel like a lot of other players, maybe on other teams, would say like, oh, we got practice, we have meetings, we have to get all this stuff, we have to wake up early in the morning for lifting. But I think our group has so much fun, and that comes a lot from the success we have, and it just keeps building off of each other. So I think that's probably the thing I'm going to remember most, is just how much fun we've had this year.